The site is Ralph Wilson Stadium, located in Orchard Park, New York. We'll have temperatures below freezing for tonight's game as the visiting team match up against the Bills. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The Bills have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. A much anticipated. Back to the field. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 81, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. He decides not to return this one. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Number 26 is the deep back, Brooks. The man in motion, dropping back the pass on first down. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Bust this grill, D. They got nothing. Get in there.
Larson gets set. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. The Bills appear to have a big advantage on the defensive side of the ball, John. So what about the other guys? What are they going to try to do offensively?
I'd expect to see him keep him off balance. You know, some draws, some reverses, some screens, things like that that are designed to take away their pursuit and aggressiveness.
Dropping back, gets the pass off. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. Melissa, is there an update?
I caught up with Coach Williams to get his pregame thoughts. And he said there are no easy games in the NFL, and this one is no different. It's going to be a tough game, but his guys are well prepared, and they think they'll be able to pull it off. Al?
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Drops back. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. Off and run. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on third, and you'll still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
About a yard to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Charles in the backfield. Man in motion.
45-yard
To carry it. Charles didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
We'll get the call again. Refuses to. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 42-yard line.
Using motion. Penalty marker down on the field.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Holiday moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Toss play to the left. Charles was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
5th play of this drive. Dropping back, throwing left. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
Buffalo looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Anderson sets up, drops back, closing in, throwing. Thrown behind, but caught.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Charles, the deep man. One play. Charles wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Anderson sets up. With the pass, behind him, he has it. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. Turns, he has it. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Under a yard to go. Ball on the 4-yard line. And this is the 10th play of this drive. Touchdown, visiting team. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Emmanuel comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. The offense was out there for a good part of the quarter, John. 10 plays and a touchdown against that defense.
The key to that drive was how they mixed it up with the play calling. And every time the defense thought one thing, the offense would do another.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 19, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He takes a knee. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20. Number 26, pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. The 40, across midfield. Larson came into the year expecting to have a good year, and he has delivered. And everybody around this organization is thrilled as he reaches the 3,000-yard passing mark.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Let's go. Ball. Set.
Looking to run it here. Fullback gets the call, picks up about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5.
Easy left. Set.
Hand it off. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Get out. Get in there. Set.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
We give it to the halfback. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here come the heat. Drop back. Set.
Number 87 goes in motion. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense has great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. With the pass, incomplete pass. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Larson will work out of the shotgun.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
He's looking, under pressure, throwing, intercepted. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So after the interception now, it's first and 10. Drops back. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Not wanting to take a sack or force the issue. He throws that one way out of bounds. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
The 17-yard line.
Closing in with the pass. And this pass is completed. Anderson showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just a display of great hands shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
First and 10. Ball on their own 27.
Stay up, you. Bring that pain, baby.
Throwing on first down. Goes with a short pass to the right side. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Back off, DB.
Pressure with the throw. Off target, but he gets it. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 33. Dropping back, and they go with the delay. A gain of around, let's call it 4 on the draw. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Knight will come into this game to punt. Blair sets up to run back the punt. This could be a good return. The 40, the 50. Just a great punt return there, John.
And then he just ran out of steam. But I'll tell you this, he gave him great field position.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
40-yard line.
Number 26 picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
On the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
Number 26 breaks the tackle. Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 36-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Brooks goes in motion. Under pressure with the throw. Keeps his feet. Steamrolls the defender.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Poke out right. Cowboy, stand.
With the pass, he was tipped.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Tiger out. Get at him.
Number 26, the lone setback.
Ball
Off again, and he's brought down at the 15. Just about a yard on the run.
1-yard gain on the play. At the end of the first quarter, the score is BOA team 7, Buffalo nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. The visiting team line up in the quarter defense.
15-yard line.
Come on, partner. Lose it.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
On the cover.
Ryan Lindell will attempt this one from 32 yards away. And it's on its way. The attempt is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 9-yard line. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. So they have 1st and 10 here.
He's left. Bulldog under.
Pressure coming, and he's brought down in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Cowboy. They got nothing. Fire out. Come on, see ya. Hut. Here come the heat.
Closing in with the pass. Almost got it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
Charles with the throw, almost intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Knight lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 38. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the delayed handle. Good gain on that draw play, maybe 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 41-yard line.
Cowboy. Stay up.
With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Here we go. Big time play by Sherwood.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Well, here's a look at his numbers after a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles. Gets the toss to the left. He's taken down in the backfield. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Come on, D up. You got it.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Larson seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
94. Here come the heat.
Tosses it out to the right. He'll get it again. Touchdown, Buffalo. So he puts his head down and punches it in for the score.
The offense has been knocking on the door, and now they just kicked it down.
Number 26 into the end zone for his 10th rushing touchdown this season. Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
Number 10 will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 80.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 5. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. It's 1st and 10. Anderson sets up. Pressure, gets rid of it. Behind him, but he hasn't. Beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Charles. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 27. Anderson gets set. Pump faking. Rowing. They'll bring him down at the 43. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We'll see. Bring the pain. We got nothing.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Perfect throw. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
3rd and long. Dropping back with the throw. Runs the ball. He's normally the guy they look to when they need a 1st down. Great catch by number 16.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks have confidence throwing at this guy because he's got some of the most reliable hands in the team and probably in the league.
Sideline, D. Cowboy. Take him out. Drop back. Drop.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. And he'll get the call, maybe a yard on the draw.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Charles, the deep man. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open and making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Get at him, D.
Anderson sets up. Tosses it out to the left. Good play in the backfield by Clements. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad. But then it got worse, and it went south.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Closing in with the pass. Picked off. It's intercepted. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Hands it off. Pressure. Throwing. Incomplete. Larson appeared to feel the pressure there.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
We got nothing. Get out. Come on, D.
Number 26, the lone back.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Atkins, the motion man. Dropping back, pressure coming, and he's brought down in the backfield. The quarterback didn't see him until it was too late.
He does a good job in timing his blitzes perfectly. When you can blitz your cornerbacks effectively from the outside or from the slot, it can really create confusion in the protection scheme.
Number 16 gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He gets under this one and has a lot of room to run. The 40, the 30, the 20, into the open field. Touchdown, visiting team. He found the seam and took that one all the way.
I tell you, he's got too much speed to give him the ball in open space like that. I mean, unless you can get great coverage out of your special teams and great hang time out of your punter, you're better off just punting the ball out of bounds.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81. Back
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 9. The Bills will start the drive from the 31-yard line.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31.
I saw you.
Closing in, throws it. And he's ridden out at the 32-yard line. And a pickup of about 2.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Cowboy, stick up. Set.
Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete, so he ends up overthrowing his target.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
3rd and long. Let's see what play they choose to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Number 26, the lone back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. He made the reception, but couldn't find a way to get past the marker.
When it's 3rd down, you need to make sure that you move the ball past the marker somehow. You got to think that anything less is a bad play or bad execution.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 20-yard line, stiff arm to the ground. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Passing on 1st down. Got to him as he throws. It's a fumble. The offensive lineman picks it up. They got that one back.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Pressure, throws it, turns, he has it. The pass is right there, and the receiver hauls it in for his 3rd reception tonight.
The defense can't suffer a letdown because they've done a great job the last 2 plays to force this situation. One more great play should get them the ball back with some time to work with.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Under pressure, throwing.
Watch this one again. He's trying to make the catch, and the defender comes in there and just unloads on him. But he's still able to hold on to it for a heck of a play.
The ball is right at midfield.
Yep, now. Stay up.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing short to his left. And he steps out of bounds at the 46. Charles did a nice job putting in that pass.
Some of these guys have natural abilities that you just can't teach. Hey, I don't think these guys are done trying to get closer. So the defense better be ready, or they could be down by even more. I'll tell you, if that happens, I sure wouldn't want to be a player in that locker room at halftime.
Intercepted. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Bill. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 80.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 10. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24.
Give it all you got. Cowboy.
7 defensive backs in this one. Pressure coming. Looking for an option. Rosen. The visiting team call a timeout. They have none remaining. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
They'll pass on first down. Surveying the field. Guns it left side. The pass ball's incomplete. Number 44 displayed excellent anticipation.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Closing in, gets the pass off, breaking free. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had. He's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
Buffalo looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Drops back. He's looking with a deep throw to the right side.
At the end of the first half, the score is Buffalo 17, the away team 14.
Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. Number 10 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 16.
And a short kickoff. From the 9-yard line. The visiting team will start this drive from the 21-yard line.
On the return.
Here come the heat. Stay guys. We'll see. Give it all you got.
The home team will start the drive at the
He gets the carry. Nice play fake. Hits him in stride. Across midfield. Slips the tackle. Amazing play by number 86.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Bring the pain. Ain't nothing. Give it all you got.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hands it off to the back. Gain of about 1.
With the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Another run. Good pickup of about 6.
On the run. Gain of 6 on the play.
It's third down with 3 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on third down thus far. Nice ball going with the air, and that'll move the chain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Pressure. Great play in the backfield. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Bring the pain. 94.
Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. Pass ball's incomplete. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. The Bills line up in the quarter defense. Passing to the left. Clements got up and knocks that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Emmanuel can tie it up here with a field goal. And it's on its way. Splits the uprights and good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 19.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 3-yard line. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Only one man back.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Got it, you got it. Here come the heat.
Number 26. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier, 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7.
Give it all you got, Keith. Come on.
Larson gets set.
Stay guys. Bust is good. You got it.
Pressure coming. Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. The defender is there to make the play.
He just jumped right up there and picked that ball up.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. With the pass, great throw. Puts it on the ground. The visiting team scoop it up.
Watch this. When you're talking about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses. But he comes back, and he still ends up making the tackle.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball. Stay guys.
Throws it. Great pass. That pass gets them past the 1st down marker.
1st down plays are just what you need to keep your team moving down the field and picking up some momentum.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Gets the toss to the right. Plows ahead. The running back gets about 3.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Get in there. Hit the ball.
Cross play to the right. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
1st down and goal to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. 6th play of this drive. Tosses it left, and he's brought down in the backfield. Lost about 2 yards.
3-yard loss on the play.
Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. Buffalo looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Throws it. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Receiver on the play.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. The try is good. That kick will go right through, giving him his second field goal of the night. The visiting team find themselves up by a small margin. Emmanuel comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
It's on its way. From the 7-yard line. The Bills will start the drive from the 28.
Number 87 on the return.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
28-yard line.
I saw you. Got the ball.
Hand off to the tailback. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 27.
Back off, DB. Sideline, D. You get all you got.
Closing in with the pass. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up third down. The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Larson gets set. Pressure, throws it. A little off target, but caught. So he's unable to get the first after making the catch.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
Number 10 is back to punt. Here's the punt. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 39. Charles. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain on the play. Second and 8. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Anderson sets up. Under pressure, gets rid of it, stretches, and grabs it. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 46. Tosses it right. He's taken down in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 24. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
He can left. They got enough.
Gets the toss to the left. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with a blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49.
Ain't got nothing.
The Bills using motion.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Get up. Bust his wheel.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Just about a 3-yard gain. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Bills, 20-17. And we'll start the fourth quarter. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
That's all you.
They'll go with the run once again. Lewis records the tackle at the 44-yard line. About a 4-yard gain there.
Third and 3. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hit him low. Take him out. Fire it out.
Again with the carry. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Get at it. Give it all you got. Bulldog under. Get.
Closing in, throwing, and the catch is made. The defender goes down.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chain, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ain't nothing.
They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
And they find themselves in scoring range. Number 26 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Pickup of about 6 yards.
With the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Drops back. Passing run. He finds his man. Larson with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Hit the ball.
Number 26 plows it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down, and he plows into the end zone for the score.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Number 10 in to kick this one off.
Number 80 back to return.
Good distance. From the 5-yard line.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker. He makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Pressure. Gets the pass off with the catch on the run. And he stopped at the 33. Anderson delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws a football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bring the pain.
He hands it off under pressure, and he's tackled behind the line by Fletcher. Another one. That makes 4 times they brought him down. Seven yards to go. Ball on their own 27. Buffalo with 6 defensive backs. With the pass, perfect throw. Anderson is nearing the 300-yard mark in passing.
1-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 49. Throws it. Drops the interception. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. The visiting team using motion. Going to the left.
With these kinds of yards per carry, why do you keep going there?
On the play.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Pass interference on the defense.
First and 10. The Bills come out in the quarter defense. Pressure coming, but the pass. This one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Closing in, gets rid of it, knocked away. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 42-yard line. Pressure with the pass. He finds his man. Number 60. Doing good work finding room in the secondary. And he's been open 4 times tonight. His 4th reception right there. Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. The kick is up. He kicked it off the side of his foot and it hooked wide right.
They'll start the drive at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
To carry it. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
Ball carrier 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Set. Get out. Sideline to sideline. Bust this grip.
Hand off to the tailback. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Run, gain of 2 on the play.
They need 5.
Ain't got nothing. Set. Cowboy. Come on, partner.
Number 26. And he's brought down at the 49. Number 26 was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
The punter heads in for the 5th time. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch. What they need here is some yards on 1st and 2nd down so they don't set themselves up with 3rd or possibly 4th and long. The whole field is open to them because there's a decent amount of time left.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. Nearly intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The defense doing everything they can to keep this last drive out of the end zone. The Bills come out in the quarter defense. Throws it. Almost picked off. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. He threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
7 defensive backs in this one. Using motion. Under pressure with the pass. Almost got it. He's having a tough time getting anything going in this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their scheme and their coverages. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy pickup, but the offense has to believe that they can do it, or they've already lost the game. The line has to give the quarterback some time so he can find an open guy and keep this thing going.
They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
This one is just about in the books. Breaks free of the defender. He shakes the defender. Touchdown, Bill.
Okay, here it is. They get a clear shot on it, but he keeps his legs moving, he keeps his balance, and he doesn't go down. This is exactly how to get the ball into the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Short kickoff. From the 11-yard line.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Anderson sets up, using motion. Going to the air on first down. With the throw, almost intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Dropping back, gets rid of it, interception. Breaks free. He's at the 20. One big play after another for that defense. 3 interceptions. So following the interception, they'll set up shop with excellent field position. Number 26. The visiting team call a timeout. That's their first.
Gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and goal. 8 yards to the goal line.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
Again with the run. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left.
This is it. Let's go. Oh. Yeah. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Lose it.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Number 9 comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Number 10 will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 9-yard line. The visiting team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 25-yard line.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
The drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Anderson sets up. Pressure coming, throws it, and it's caught. Stiff arm there. He's really carving up this defense. He's now over 300 yards passing.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
A little over a minute left. Closing in, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete, and that brings up 2nd down.
The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
On the 38-yard line.
Get in there, Lonte.
Dropping back, gets the pass off, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
4 down territory here. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 38. The Bills come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass. 4th and long, they have to make something happen here, or this one is pretty much over. They might just go deep, hoping for a pass interference call.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
With the throw, nearly picked off.
Watch here. This is one heck of a play by the defensive back. They were looking for a big play on 4th down, but he gets up there and knocks it away.
The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock. 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get at him. Set. Get in there. All right. Come on, D up.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Fumble. The visiting team recovered. So the defense is able to get the recovery.
When you have bodies flying around that fast, a lot of time, one of them will jar the ball loose, and that's a free-for-all.
Time is running out. They'll have to keep the ball in the air. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Buffalo lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Throws it.
1st and 10.
Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Intended receiver on the play.
Buffalo comes out with 7 in the secondary.
40-yard line.
Dropping back with the throw. Great throw. So a pickup of maybe 3. 3rd and 7. Ball on their own 44. The visiting team call a timeout. That's their last one. Out of the
3rd
shotgun.
and 7. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Under pressure, tossing it over the middle. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception. There's no need to go for it here when you're down by this much. The last thing you want to do is get one of your starters hurt. So probably just punt.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. With the defense not having all of its timeouts, they'll probably come out and take a knee here on 1st down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. 2nd and 12. Ball on the 29-yard line. That's the end of the game. The final score is Buffalo 38. The away team 20.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The Steelers have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kick. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82. Back deep to
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 82 on the return.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 25.
You got it. Come on.
Jefferson in the backfield. Gets the pass off. 5-yard gain.
Number 87. 5-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Dropping back, closing in, throwing. Drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And that's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
5 yards to go.
Take him out. Get at him, D.
Using motion. Pressure. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch called for. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Catch made at the 24-yard line.
The Steelers appear capable of running away with this game, John, if they can get everything rolling offensively. A couple of turnovers, and this could turn into a rout.
High-powered offenses aren't very high-powered when they don't have the ball.
Pickens sets up. He'll test the right side. And he's tackled behind the line by Burns, number 27. Couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
2nd and long. Ball on their own 22.
Let's go. Come on.
Looking for room. Setting up play action. Slings it out to the left. Pickens put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
To carry it, play action. Goes with a short pass to the right side. The 40. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
10 on the play.
Tiger up. You got
Number 27 is the deep back. Green, the motion man. Again, he'll get the call. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
About 6 to go. Pickens gets set. Gets the toss to the right. Can't bring it down. 4, maybe 5 yards there on the toss.
5-yard gain on the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hands it off again. Number 27 picks up just enough. Putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Pickens sets up, fakes the handoff, gets the pass off. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
The Texans come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Bring that pain, baby. Set. Hit him low.
Drops back. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. That short pattern ends up with an incompletion.
He had a tough time getting control of that one. It looked like the quarterback did a pretty good job throwing it, but he just didn't catch it.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 44-yard line.
That's all you.
On the carry. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. Pulls him over.
Now, this was one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Missed tackle. Missed tackle. They'll bring him down at the 28. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
On the play.
They need 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
We'll see. Set.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
With the throw. Oh, no, he caught it. They have the momentum here.
They're darn near unstoppable on 3rd down. They've just been calling the right plays at the right time.
Bulldog under. Bring the pain.
Number 27 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Under pressure. Almost got it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pickens gets set. Pressure coming with the pass. Incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
We'll see. Set.
Gets the pass off. The pass ball's incomplete. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass.
On the play.
Reed will attempt to put up the first points of the day. The kick is up. splits the uprights, and good. Carey comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 1 back to return.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 15-yard line. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out.
On the return.
Bust his wheel. Set. Cut hot. Cut hot.
To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. And that brings up second down.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 29.
Come on. Get in there. Set. Cut hot.
Dropping back, closing in with the throw, runs over the tank. He goes down at the 46. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Take him out.
Pressure, slings it to the outside. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
Intended receiver on the play.
Get in there.
Give it to the halfback. He has room.
6-yard line.
The 40. He gets around the corner and nearly takes it the distance.
One of the keys there was the blocking on the perimeter. When you get good blocks on the outside and good blocks downfield, it's going to open up a big run just like that.
They'll pass on first down. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Myers had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Here come the heat. Bring the pain.
Crosses it out to the right. Number 51 created problems in the backfield on that play. Loss of around 2. And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on the 30-yard line. Drops back with the throw, and this pass is completed. Picked up about 6 yards that time.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. Weaver in to kick this one off.
For the kickoff. Number 86.
Good distance. From the 4-yard line. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
We'll see. Man, don't move.
Going to the right. Not much on that pitch.
The ball carrier, 1-yard gain on the play.
Eight to go. Ball on their own 21.
Is that all you got?
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Hits him on the run. Williams was there for the catch.
That was great concentration by the receiver.
Third and 2. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Ball. Eagle left. Far out. Set.
Cross play to the left. Burns created problems in the backfield on that play. Lost about a yard.
On the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Let's go. Come on. Hit him low. Set. That's all.
Closing in, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Flips the tackle. That's what he does when he gets into the open field. Great run there by Jefferson.
Hey, that's all you have to do with this guy. Just give him the ball and let him outrun everybody on the field.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Fire out.
Hand it off to the back. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Ball carrier, gain of 4 on the play.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line.
94.
At the end of the first quarter, it's knotted up. Pittsburgh, 3. Houston, 3. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Get in there. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Cross play to the left. Pulls it. It's loose. The Texans. And you know, the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity.
You always need to be awake out there. You never know when this type of thing is going to happen.
Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Pressure with the pass. He has it. Myers has done a great job all year long. He's now passed for over 3,500 yards. Burrow will come in looking to try the field goal. And it's up. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. Pushes it out to the left. Number 27 couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Under pressure, he's looking, gets rid of it, Good pass rush, John, as they tried to disrupt the timing.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Here come the heat.
The rush is on. Knocked away. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
On the cover.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Let's go. Come on. To the left. Hit him low.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
37-yard line. First and 10.
Pressure coming. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
You got him. Sideline to sideline.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Closing in, throwing short to his left. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
And he's lucky he was able to get rid of it, but he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interception.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Using motion. Hand it off to the back. Still running. Great move to get through. And he barely got enough. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. First and 10.
Here come the heat.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Stay out.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Bust this grill, Keith.
Another run. Stiff arm to the ground. Good run there to move the chains.
And what happened there was the defense didn't wrap up well. They just can't try and knock the guy out. They have to wrap when they tackle.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Get in there, Ron. Come on, tee up.
Jefferson lines up behind his fullback in the I.
39-yard
He'll pass on first down. Under pressure. Great play in the backfield by Hampton. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They drop back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Second and 15. Dropping back with the throw, and it's caught. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
Make the stop. Take him out.
Jefferson, blown setback.
Ball on the 29.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Passing to the left. This pass is incomplete. Miller just made a great defensive play.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. Burrow again failing to convert for 3 points.
Give it all you got. Is that all you got?
They'll pass on first down. Closing in. He's taken down in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
2nd and 15. Ball on their own 31. Pickens sets up. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And when he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Snake up. Ain't got nothing.
Pressure. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Malone made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 46.
Sideline to sideline. Wrong. Set.
The Texans using motion.
Give it all you got.
To the air on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass, and he goes out at the 47-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Second and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
On the ball, they couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing a run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Hands off to the tailback. And the halfback picks up about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That all you got? Sideline, D.
Tucks it away. Play action. Good looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Yep, you got nothing.
Pressure coming with the pass. This pass is incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
There was no way he was going to get to that one. As a defensive lineman, you love this because you know they're going to be passing. So you don't worry about a play pass or a handoff or anything like that. You just rush the passer. Hey, Don't think the quarterback doesn't know that, because he'll let the ball fly before he gets sacked by one of those guys.
Breaks free. Pickens is ideally suited to this offensive system that's over 3,500 yards passing this year.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. The offense is going to hurry things up here. Drops back, closing in. He's looking, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Number 27 is the deep back. Dropping back, throwing with the adjustment. Pickens seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
That little dump off will move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he makes a lot of passes like these. They're almost like long handoffs.
And he makes the grab. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards. Now, here's where the defense can make the best of the situation. They should bring a blitz because if they can get a sack, it makes a tough third down and could force the kicker to have to try one from further out.
Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline. The key here is time for the quarterback to throw. If he gets it, the chains will move. If not, incomplete, a great job by the defense.
10th play of this drive. Drops back with the throw. Perfect pass. The Steelers call a timeout. That's their second. We'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. They'll go for the shotgun. He'll pass on first down. Goes to the end zone.
You have to take another look at that touchdown. He makes a beautiful play to keep his feet down and keep control of the ball at the same time. I tell you, that's the kind of thing that comes with great awareness and a whole lot of practice.
So the officials are calling for time, and I think it's because they want to review it.
And since we're in the last 2 minutes, that's a call that came down from the booth.
Now, it looks like he came down with it. The official will have to decide, though. And, John, what do you think? Was he in bounds?
I think he was, but remember, to reverse it, the referee has to have clear visual evidence.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 7. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
They'll probably be playing a soft zone coverage, so he should have options underneath if they go with the pass.
24-yard line. First and 10.
Throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. A little off target, but caught. Houston will call a timeout here. They have 2 left. Amazing play by Rhodes.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Free to pay. Here's the ball.
He'll pass on a first down. This one falls incomplete, so he ends up overthrowing his target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry up for the rest of this drive.
Man, go. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Let's go. We'll see.
Fires it over the middle. Makes the adjustment. Houston will call a timeout here. They have one remaining. And let's see if they can convert on third down. If they do, then we'll see how they choose to manage the clock. They need 5. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Texans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Gets rid of it right on time. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball. Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Going to the air on first down. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
With still plenty of time left, they might take a shot at the end zone here.
But they didn't want to blow their chance of getting some points before the half. So he has to be smart with his throw.
Man in motion. Pressure, throws it, breaking free, fine, touchdown, Houston. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
Burrow comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 82.
Should be a return here. From the 8. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
He hands it off. The running back gets about 3.
The ball carried. 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on their own 26. At halftime, Pittsburgh 10. Houston 10. We're ready to start the second half of play. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the second half. Number 82.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 7-yard line. The Steelers will start the drive from the 21-yard line.
86 on the return.
Houston comes out in a 46.
21-yard line. First and 10.
Cowboy!
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hands.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 21. Number 27 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Number 27 with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there.
32-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. There was just too much pressure on that play.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
Sideline to sideline. See ya. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Pickup of about a yard in the run.
Carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
Number 1, into return. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They'll start the drive at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Get in there, Ron. Set. Poke out right. Hut.
Give it to the halfback. Big opening. The 40.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
First and 10.
Bust the square. Here comes the heat. Set. Hut.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Smith. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more blitzing before this one's over.
I know that I would. He struggles when he's facing pressure up the middle. So bringing extra guys trying to get additional pressure can be very effective strategy.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Cowboy.
Myers sets up. Dropping back, closing in, throws it. Third down, upcoming after the incomplete pass.
21, the intended receiver on the play.
The Steelers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Hit him low. Come on.
Pressure, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. They'll move the sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
It's first and 10.
Snake eyes.
They'll go with a run once again. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Snake eye. Sideline to sideline. Set. Ball.
Again with the carry. 4-yard gain there.
The ball carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Here comes the heat. They got enough. Cowboy. Here, right. Come on, partner.
He tucks it away. Under pressure. Throwing. Batted down. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. But what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. That field goal is his second of the day. Weaver is just about ready to kick this one away. The kick should be returnable. From the 8-yard line. After a 3-and-out on their last drive, the offense comes back out onto the field.
On the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 25. Pressure coming. Good play in the backfield. Good pass rush that time as he reached the quarterback for his first sack. Following the sack, it's second and long.
Here come the heat.
Using motion. Dropping back, closing in, looking for a receiver. He brought the quarterback down hard, and that's his first sack of the day. They're looking now at third and long after the sack. Blitz is coming. Throws it. Perfect throw. Well, John, he sure made some very timely receptions for his team tonight.
You got that one right. You know, when a guy like this, who always seems to be right there to bring it in, you know the quarterback will always be looking in his direction when he needs that big catch.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 32. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Get out, Pete.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Jefferson. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 45. The defense lines up in the nickel. Myers sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Pressure. Throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
The Texans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Hit the ball. Come on,
Dropping back. They'll get it again. Hampton got very good penetration there. Great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
First and 10.
hit him low. Get at it. Bulldog under.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 11-yard line.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
They give it to the halfback. To the 20. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Out. Bust this grill, D. They got nothing.
Hands it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. The Texans expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. With the pass, incomplete. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
Yeah, he had to get rid of the ball in a hurry.
Give it all you got.
The Texans come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Rice got up and knocked that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
The coach chooses to punt here the 6th time they will have kicked it away. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds. They line up in the I formation.
At the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Jefferson under pressure. The defender's got it. The 40. Norris seemed to know exactly where that one was going.
That was great anticipation by the defender. It almost looked like he knew where the quarterback was going to go with the ball.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Gives the ball off. 9-yard gain.
27, the ball carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
Second and inches. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 27 in the backfield.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Looked like a sure bet for a completion, but he dropped it.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
Pickens sets up. Handed off to the back. Number 27 got just enough. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
On the carry. Great fake. With the throw, John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Bust his grill. That's all you. Set. Get in there, line. Take him out.
Closing in. Flings it to the outside. Pickens throws a perfect pass to the receiver.
The receiver has some room to work on that pass. He made the catch and looked for some extra yardage after the reception.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Back off, DB.
Pressure. Throwing left. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
A field goal here ties this game up. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Carey comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 4. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. Myers sets up. Pass play here on first down. Missed tackle. Powering ahead. 2, maybe 3 yards on the delay. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
Is that all you got? Sideline, D. Yeah. Bro. Let's go. Come on.
Great game so far. After 3 quarters, it's all tied up. Pittsburgh, 13. Houston, 13. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play.
Hit the ball.
Jefferson, the deep man.
Ball on the 26.
Under pressure, with the throw, and that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Myers sets up, using motion. Hand it off to the back, refuses to go down.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
For the 4th time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Here's the punt. From the 36. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 44. Pickens gets set. Pressure coming with the throw, and this pass is completed. Number 83 is there again, always finding room when there doesn't appear to be any. 6 catches. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Number 27, throwing. The defender's got it. Breaking through. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Right, comes up with the big interception.
This guy's a great defender. He just always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
So it's a 1st down with great field position after the interception. Myers sets up. Jefferson closing in, gets the pass off, fumble. It's picked up. There he goes, and no one's going to catch it. The 20, and he high steps his way to the end zone. The defense has it for the touchdown. So the turnover leads to a score.
On these turnover situations, everyone's going one way, and then the ball starts going the other way. And the next thing you know, the defense has 6 points.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Carrier will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4-yard line. Houston takes over, trailing by a touchdown.
Number 1 on the return.
Get him low.
Jefferson wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Myers gets set. The blitz is on. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
3rd and 10. Pressure gets the pass off. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Come on, D-up.
Going to the right. And he ducks out of bounds at the 43. Pickup of about a yard in the run. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 43. Again with the run, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Hampton. They went backward on that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Pittsburgh looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
They're going to bring in the punt team for the 5th time so far. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
Drop back, drop. Set. That's all you. Get at him, D. Ain't got nothing.
Number 27 gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10.
Sideline to sideline. Get at him.
Pickens sets up.
Get in there.
Throwing. And the catch is made. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on, partner. Stay on.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Ain't got nothing. Eagle left. Think about set. Sideline to sideline. Here comes the heat.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in the blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Number 27 couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
He's been on the sideline loosening up. Yep, here he comes for the 7th time. They'll spot this one where it went out. They line up in the I formation.
At the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Bust this grill, D. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling out to his right. Gets the pass off. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Give it all you got. Cowboy.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. He has the 20. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
Rhodes never seems to go down in the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. Myers using split backs. One is handed off. About a 2-yard gain by the fullback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Texans line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Gets the toss to the left. And that's a loss of 2.
With the carry, 3-yard loss on the play.
Third down now and goal to go. 9 yards out. Under pressure, drops the interception. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Sixth play of this drive. Lobs one into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Bet you they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
Burrow comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 82.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 5-yard line. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt.
On the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
You got it. Here come the heat.
Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield by Jones. The linebacker just unloads him.
Yeah, that's what this guy did so well. Most guys, once they beat a guy, search for the quarterback. With him, he knows where he is, and he closes on him fast.
Pickens sets up. Gets the pass off. Almost got it. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 16.
Bring the pain.
Dropping back. Closing in. The defense has it. A lot of space in front of him. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force the quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
Weaver is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 82. Back deep to return.
Nice distance. Very questionable decision coming out of the end zone on that one.
And his blockers didn't give him much help either.
The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box.
First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Great fingertip catch. A great diving catch.
He made an incredible effort to get his hands on that one.
2 minutes left. Five yards to go. Ball on their own 21. On the call. They'll bring them down at the 24-yard line. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
Here come the heat. Back off, BB.
With the throw. Incomplete. So he can't bring it in.
There's just no excuse for that. He's getting paid a lot of money to make those catches.
So they're down to what could be their final play, needing a first down here on 4th and short. They give it to the halfback. Loses the defender. The Texans call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
What they need here is some yards on 1st and 2nd down so they don't set themselves up with 3rd or possibly 4th and long. The whole field is open to them because there's a decent amount of time left.
Pickens sets up.
Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back to pass on first down. He hits his receiver. The quarterback did a good job finding the receiver with a touch pass.
That receiver knew just how far he had to go to get his team a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. Williams continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. He's trying to get them back to the line. Drops back. Pressure, gets the pass off, and he steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A perfect sideline catch by the receiver.
That's something that takes excellent body control and years of practice to perfect. When you can make sideline catches like that, the receiver is even more valuable because nearly every pass is a possible completion. You got to love this type of football. A close game and a big play coming up with the crowd going wild. This is what it's all about.
And the defense has forced them into a critical fourth down.
This is why you play the game, for situations like this. I think you go with what you have the most confidence in. Maybe it's your receiver, or maybe it's your tight end. Whatever it is, the quarterback has to get it there.
Throwing short to his left. The defender goes down. And they hurry up to the line. The Steelers call a timeout. That's their first.
Come on, D up.
They'll go for the shotgun. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. The Steelers call a timeout. They have one timeout left. Second down now. They have to get closer to the end zone. Pickens sets up. Number 80, the motion man. Throws it, and this pass is completed. The 30. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
He'll stop the clock with the spike.
We'll see. Stay accurate.
Pickens from the shotgun.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Steps up into the pocket. He goes to the left side. And they're making it look easy out there. Their fifth first down of the drive.
And the key out there has been great play calling and even better execution. They mixed it up well, and the defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
This is where we've seen a lot of rollouts.
That's because they want to create some space for the quarterback so he can throw it or run it in.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Cowboy, that's all you.
Under pressure, throwing. And this pass is completed. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah, I'd say. The defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
This is a situation where they just have to go for it.
He didn't say run. Hit him low. Sideline, T. That's all you got.
Pressure coming. Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Number 1, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back deep to return.
Short kickoff. From the 12. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game.
There's not much time, so if they're looking to get in field goal range, they're going to need something big here.
Jefferson didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
26-yard line.
This game will be heading to overtime.
The score is tied.
Williams gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Weaver comes in to kick off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 86.
Sends it sailing. From the 7. Great spectacle. Runs through the tackle.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Just a great game to this point, and we head to a 5th period.
Bring that pain, baby.
Dropping back. Closing in. He's taken down in the backfield by Smith. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 19. Houston comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
With the throw, and this pass is completed. Pickens continues to pile up the passing yards. He's over 250 now. First and 10. Number 27, the deep man. Great fake. Goes over the middle. Ooh, nearly picked off. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Bring the pain.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. He floated it out there, and the receiver was able to bring it in.
And that's a typical timing pass where you lead the receiver to a spot. And when he gets there, he just needs to make the catch.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 43. The Steelers line up in the shotgun. With the throw, with the catch. Pickens is closing in on 300 yards passing.
13-yard gain on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Tiger up. Is that all you got? Fire up.
Under pressure. Throws it. Behind the caught. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Houston comes out in a 46.
On the 31-yard line.
It's the toss to the right. He's taken down in the backfield. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Slings it to the outside. Won't have to break stride. Pickup of about 7.
On the reception, 7-yard gain on the play.
So it all comes down to the kicker. This could win the game. And it's up. Splits the uprights and good. He's rewarding his coach for the confidence as he picks up his 3rd field goal of the game. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Pittsburgh 30, Houston 27. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.